After yesterday's sell-off, stocks are looking to recover this morning, but is the selling over and is it time to start buying stocks? That's coming up on 3 Minutes on Markets and Money. Yesterday's stocks sold off sharply again after Jerome Powell said, well, we're going to have to retire the word transitory in terms of inflation, and we may have to actually speed up the rate of taper. Stocks didn't like that, and we actually sold off again. But this sell-off is pretty much in line with what we've been talking about now for the past couple of weeks, saying we would get some selling heading into the first 2 weeks of December. That would set us up for the Santa Claus rally into the end of the year. So is it now the time to start looking to buy stocks to add to your portfolio? The answer is yes. The question is exactly when do we do it and how? First, let's start with the technical analysis of where we are in the market, because there's certainly some bearish trends occurring short term. There's a very defined negative downtrend channel in the markets, and yesterday the markets came down and they're starting to try to test the bottom of this downtrend channel, which coincides with the 50-day moving average. Now, we should see some really good support here at the 50-day, which has been providing good support actually all year long. So there's a very reasonable expectation that we may be seeing the end of the selling pressure here short term. Furthermore, our money flow buy signal is also very elongated and flat, very close to turning positive. So 1 or 2 days of a rally will actually flip this back to a buy signal. The only negative side of this is that money flows actually went negative yesterday. Now, that's the first time we've seen negative money flows going all the way back to September, October sell-off as well. So again, we've had a lot of strong money flows coming in. Those have gone negative, but we're very oversold on a short-term basis. Even our overbought, oversold indicator is now at very, very low levels. So all this suggests that we are likely towards the end of this selling pressure. So now we want to start looking to add some money to portfolios. That's fine, but I would do this kind of in stages. First of all, the real good indication that I've gotten out of this consolidation is going to be a break above that downtrend channel. That would suggest that prices are going to start to rally into year end for the Santa Claus rally. Be a little bit cautious here because, again, this rally today, as an example, may very well fail at this downtrend line because, again, we're still in that kind of first 2 weeks of December. We still have a lot of selling pressure coming in from mutual fund distributions. And lastly, the breadth of the market continues to negatively diverge from the market itself. So again, breadth has been exceptionally weak. So we're not kind of out of the woods just yet in terms of what's happening with money flows. But again, we're starting to get to that position that we may want to start looking for opportunities. So things that you've wanted to buy here recently, those are probably some ideas that you want to start looking to add some money to. Again, you don't have to buy the entire position at one time. If you're going to buy a 3% position in a stock in your portfolio, buy 1% today. If it goes up from here, add to it. It's better to buy a stock on the way back up than it is trying to bottom fish and catch a stock on the way down, because again, a lot of stocks are really starting to show a lot of negative tendencies to them. And so you want to be careful that you're not catching something that's got a lot more downside to go in it. And lastly, don't forget about bonds, because bonds are still providing a really good safe off rotation of risk in your portfolio as well. Bond yields have been falling, bond prices going up. As that money rotates from risk on to risk off, that's likely to continue now, specifically as the Fed begins to taper. That's 3 Minutes on Markets and Money. We'll see you back here tomorrow.